Chalo, let's start this jumbling model. Providing, I see providing in first and last, but there is a problem. You also have for and education. So this is not the way how you should try. Any other common words? Yes, I go for education. First and second, education is the only word that is common. The first and second, there is only one word that is common. What is that? Education. So it should be IS. Clearly education is IS. Now, do you see for anywhere else? Yes, we see for first and third. First and third. So first and third, what is there for? M. So automatically for equals to MN. Then providing is equals to Amma NE. Providing is NE. NE. So MN is done. IS is also done. What is left out in the first sentence? Way. So automatically way is equals to KE. Next, finally, what am I left out here? Female. So female is CK. Do you see female anywhere else? Yes, I see in the second. So what's that? CK. CK is cancelled. Done. So what do you have along with that? Of and children. Do you see of anywhere else? No, but I see children. So this is children. Children is equals to IR. This is CK kada. Tarvata of. So of is equals to S. What am I left out with? Transgender and will. So what's this? IR is done kada. Evariki? IR then goes some children. So what is left out? LO or PT. Now the first question is on education. What is education? IS. Education will giving. Education will giving. So actually we don't know the code for will kada. Will should be either LO or PT. What is given here? PT. Then automatically answer for this is LO. 68. ST stands for off. 69. Puzzle. Only 3 questions on this puzzle. Let's see. How many friends? Sitting around a square table in such a way that 4 of them sit at the 4 corners of the table, while 4 sit in the middle of each of the side of the table. The one who sit at the corners faces the center, while the one who sit in the middle face outside. Middle facing outside, corners inside. Next, no 2 persons sit adjacent to each other. Please make a correction. No 2 persons sitting adjacent to each other. That word is missing here. Small error has crept in. Please make a correction. No 2 persons sitting adjacent to each other according to English alphabetical order. Done. How many persons? Amma? Corners. Corners inside. Middle of the sides. Middle of the sides outside. Is this clear? So what is the first one? V sits third to the right. See, whenever we try to solve this question, where you find some are inside and some are outside, we'll search whether someone's direction is known to us. This question is hardly how many lines? 3 lines. Hardly 3 lines. Very small question. Even though you get 2 possibilities, please don't split the question into 2 possibilities. Prelims, even though you get 2 possibilities in seating arrangement, please don't split, because the size of the question is very less. Even though we go wrong once, it can be recorrected. Yes or no? So what's going on here? V sits third to the right of S, only 2 people between V and P. P who sits opposite to Q. R sits second to the right of Q. W is facing outside and is not opposite to T. Done. We don't know the direction of anyone. I know the direction of W, but it is useless. Why is it useless? No connection from W. So what should I do? It is chala important. V sits third to the right of S. 2 people between V and... Any guesses? Amma? Chudu. V sits third to the right of S ante gap of 2 people between V and S. Gap of 2 people between V and... When S is to the right side, P should be to the left side. Ardhamainda leda. So first I go for V facing outside and then S go facing outside. So what is V? Third to the right of, yes, this is right. Next, how many people between V and P? Two people between V and P. P who sits opposite to, ante kada? P who sits opposite to Q. Second, R sits second to the right of Q. When you face outside, this is your right. Yes or no? And he said W is facing outside. And he should be sitting in the middle of the sides kada. వచ్చిందా రాలేదా? ఎక్కడ జరిగింది పొరపాటు? అయిపోయింది క్వశ్చన్. అంతే కదమ్మా, చెప్పు. V sits third to the right of S, two people between P and V. P sits opposite to Q. R sits second to the right of Q. Done? Alphabetical order. Adjacent to each other, not adjacent to each other. S, T, alphabetical order kada. Can I have T there? T. T is opposite to W or not opposite to W now? So this is W. Who is left out? Done. No time. It took hardly 40 seconds or 1 minute. And within this 1 minute, we are scoring how many marks? 5 marks. Is this clear? Chalo, 16. Who sits exactly between U and V when counted to the left of V? Amma? Who sits exactly between or U and V when counted to the left of V? Left of V and itu pakke kada. Exactly between ante evaru? P. Done? 70. What is the position of T with respect to S? If I go to the left side, it is third left. Do you have third left in the options? Yes or no? Can I mark third left as my answer? Very clear. You have to be very, very clear. Whenever you are talking about seating arrangement, pakka the position of one person will be dependent to the right side as well as to the left side. ఇక్కడ చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి. లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ వెళ్తే థర్డ్ లెఫ్ట్, కానీ రైట్ సైడ్ వెళ్తే అమ్మా ఎవరు? టీ. మరి ఆప్షన్స్లో థర్డ్ లెఫ్ట్ కూడా ఉంది, ఫిఫ్త్ కూడా ఉంది. ఫిఫ్త్ ఆప్షన్. Whenever first option is your answer, you have to be very, very alert that it is always a trap. First option is always a trap. When you see first option as your answer, you should read the question once again or look into all the options. Look into. So when I look into all the options, there is. Understood? ఎప్పుడైతే ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్ ఆన్సర్ అవుతుందో చాలా 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 అలర్ట్గా ఉండాలి. అమ్మ పక్కా ఇన్సైడ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ పైనే ఉంటుంది ఇది, అవునా కదా? సో యూ ఏంటిది? డబ్ల్యూ కూడా అవుట్ సైడే, టీ అవుట్ సైడే, వి అవుట్ సైడే. ఆన్సర్ ఏంటిది? ఆర్. 72. Which of the following statements is true regarding P? P is faces the center. My first option is right, so it is indicating me something else. You either read the whole question or look into the options. When you look into the options, there is one option says 1 and true are true. There is also another option which says all the statements are true. Let me check for the second one. P sits exactly between W and T. Is P sitting exactly between W and T? Yes. Still this is not my answer, because there can be a chance for all the three. What is third option? No. So what's my answer? Both 1 and 2. అర్థమైందా? 73. Who sits third to the left of U? R. ఇది అర్థమైంది కదా? సార్ స్క్వేర్ టేబుల్ అంటే స్క్వేర్ వేయకుండా సర్క్యులేషన్ అని ఎవరికైనా డౌట్ ఉందా? లేదు కదా? ఆ చిన్నపిల్ల మెంటాలిటీ నుంచి బయటికి రండి. స్క్వేర్ అంగానే డబ్బా వేసి వీళ్ళు అవుట్ సైడు వీళ్ళు ఇన్సైడు అప్పుడే స్క్వేర్ అరేంజ్మెంట్ అయితే మనసులో పెట్టుకుంటే ఆ చిన్నపిల్లల భావం నుంచి బయటికి రండి. సరేనా? చలో. Is asking about which are true. N greater than G. N greater than G, and what is the common letter? M. So I need to go from N to M. What is N to M? N greater than M. M less than G. Greater than, less than. No relation. Q greater than W. Q greater than W, and I should go from Q to M. Chalo. Q greater than M. M less than W. Done kada? Neither one, not two. Inkoti. Q M, W, ఇవి కూడా రాయొద్దు, ఇవి కూడా రాయొద్దు. You are not kids. To find out relationship between 3 letters, if you do all this nonsense, you are just wasting your valuable time. You are all graduates, and you should be in a position to solve these questions without using pen and paper. Q to M. Everybody says what is M to Q. This thing from M to Q will be done by those people who go to school. The efficiency you show in identifying the symbol from left to right should have the same efficiency in identifying from right to left. Avuna kada? Right to left, what it is? Q greater than M. Next M less than W. What are the words that you said just now? Greater than, less than. What are they? Opposite. X greater than or equals to Z. What's the common letter? C. I should go from X to C. What is the answer? X greater than C. Will I get the answer? No. Katham. Stop there itself. Why? To greater than or equal to, you should start with greater than or equal to or. But what did I start with? Greater than. Can that be my answer? No. Next, E greater than W. E greater than W, where am I supposed to go to? E to C. E greater than C. Chalo, C. C greater than or equals to W. Greater than or equal. What's the answer? Greater. Did I get the answer? Yes. Name the answer? Only 2. 76. Chalo, what's the common letter? Ma, P. A to M. I can directly put A in the place of P. Gada. A greater than M. Absolutely straightforward. Yes or no? Next is what? U greater than T. U to P. U greater than P. P greater than T. Right or wrong? Right. What's the answer? Both 1 and 2. Chalo. Boxes puzzle. How many boxes are kept one above the other but not necessarily in the same order? No two boxes are kept one above the other according to the alphabetical order. Okay, according to the alphabetical order, they are not kept one above the other. Can you please tell me what is the total number? Chalo, first chalo. Only 3 boxes are kept between T and O. 3 boxes between T and O. Next, O which is kept immediately above S, and both O and S are not kept above T. They are not kept above T, and both of them should be kept below T. So pakka this is T, 1, 2, 3, this is O. O which is kept immediately above S. How many boxes did I cover? 6. Enamma? Total strength? I need another. Are you sure where are these 2? As of now, not sure. Tarata. As many boxes are kept above R is same as the boxes kept below O. Above R equals to below O. Sare chuddam. Next time ito. Amma? Box M is kept immediately above P. Box M is kept immediately above P, but not. What is not immediate to T? M. Okay na? P ikkada teesukovacha? Enduku? Alphabetical order. Sare, P ikkada teesukovacha? ఇక మరి ఇప్పుడు ఏమర్థమైంది సినిమా? పక్కా వీళ్ళు అయితే ముందుండాలి లేదా అర్థమవుతుందా? Yes or no? So if I take P, M here, P here, antena? Did I get all the 8 boxes? Chepandamma. What is this point? Above R, below O. Second from bottom O. Second from top ఏముండాలి? R. Chance ఉందా? కథం. అయిపోయింది సినిమా. పక్కా this is P and this is M. What is the position of O from bottom? R should be 4th from. What are the alphabets that are left out? Amma? Entity? Q and N. So, Can I take Q here? So pakka this is done with the question. అయిపోయింది. క్వశ్చన్ కూడా అవ్వలేదు, మొత్తం అయిపోయింది. అవునా కదా? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. Which of the following statements is definitely true with respect to the given information? O is placed at one of the positions above N. No. M is placed at penultimate position. What do you mean by penultimate position? Last but one. Absolutely right. Yes or no? 82. As per the given arrangement, box T is related to R. How is T related to R? Third box above R. T is related to R. How is T related to R? Third place above R. N is related to S. Third place above S. Which of the following boxes is O related to? O should be related to P. Ante kada? Which of the boxes is O related? O related to P. చెప్పమ్మా, అర్థమైంది అర్థం కాలేదు? డౌట్ ఏమైనా ఉందా? చలో. 4 out of the following 5. 4 out of the following 5. చెప్పండి. ON 1 box in between them. MO 1 box. PR 3 boxes. TM OQ ఎట్లా మరి? నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ చూస్తే ఆన్సర్ వస్తలే కదా. చెప్పండి అమ్మా. పొజిషన్స్ చెప్తామా పోనీ. ఓ పొజిషన్ ఏంటిది అమ్మా? ఓ పొజిషన్ ఏంటిది? 4 6 అంతే కదా. చెప్పండి అమ్మా. తర్వాత MO 2 PR 1 5. R 5 ఏనా? TM 8 2. చివరి ఆప్షన్ ఏంటిది? OQ. ఓ ఎంత? 4. పొజిషన్ నుంచి కూడా వస్తలే కదా సార్. ఏం చేద్దాం అమ్మా? నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ దెమ్ देखेंगे. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్. अच्छा, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ బిట్వీన్ O and N. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ బిట్వీన్ M and O. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ బిట్వీన్ P and R. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ బిట్వీన్ T and M. అమ్మా? Number of boxes between this. Amma? Number of boxes between them and the O and. Number of boxes between O and Q is how much? So you say, sir, the number of boxes here is odd. There it is even. Will you say that is my answer? Chapanda amma. Antena? ఇప్పుడు నేనేమంటా అంటే, మీరంతా ఒకటి చెప్పారు, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇంకోటి చెప్తా. ON. N is above O. MO. O is above M. PR. R is above P. I am going with the first letter. TM. M is below T. Next is OQ. Q is, what should be the answer? ఎప్పుడైనా సరే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ చూస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇట్ షుడ్ బి సేమ్ ఎవ్రీవేర్. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాక్సెస్ బిట్వీన్ దెమ్ చూసేటప్పుడు ఇట్ షుడ్ బి సేమ్ ఎవ్రీ. అండర్స్టూడ్ ఆర్ నాట్? సో ద సెకండ్ బాక్స్ ఈజ్ ప్లేస్డ్ అబౌవ్ ద ఫస్ట్ బాక్స్. O and N కదా. చెప్పండి అమ్మా. సెకండ్ బాక్స్ ఏంటిది? N. ఫస్ట్ బాక్స్ ఏంటిది? O. సెకండ్ బాక్స్ ఈజ్ ప్లేస్డ్ అబౌవ్ ద ఫస్ట్ బాక్స్. ఫాలో దిస్. దిస్ ఈస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. Is this clear? So what should be my answer? Next. Box R is interchanged with S. R interchanged with S. Tarvata P interchanged with Q. Next, which box is exactly between S and P? Which is exactly between S and P? What is the position of M second from bottom? Any option? Amma? Done? 86. What is this? Data sufficient. Chalo. Data sufficiency, we have to see each data separately. Avuna kada? Chalo. Let's see the first one, data sufficiency 86. What's the question? Among 5 people, A, B, C, D and E, each one of them having different height, who is the tallest? Total number of people. Who is the tallest? Total number of people enta mandi amma? 5. Chalo. First I am going with the first statement. B is taller than C and D. B is taller than C and D but shorter than E. E, who is not the tallest. This position is not meant for E. When that position is not meant for B, obviously this has to be E, because behind B there are minimum 3 people. So this pakka is B. This should be either C or D, D or C. And he already gave us the names, and it is A. A is the tallest. Did I get answer from one alone? Yes. If I get answer from one alone, my duty is also to look after 2 alone. So what is 2 alone? 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E is taller than B and C, but shorter than A. We have information about only 4. There are 5. So will I get the answer? So from 2 it's not possible. So only from 1. 87. How many executives does company XYZ have? How many executives does company XYZ have? So he says, this data here is important. Adamotuna? This data will be applicable for both 1 as well as for 2. What did he say? The total number of executives in all the departments together is not less than 200. The minimum 200 pakka, and not more than 250. Not more than 250. So this is from 250. Is this clear? Chalo. And then he says, is divisible by 7, and the obtained quotient is also a multiple of 7. The number is divisible by 7. Ante, you multiply 7 by what number will take you more than 200? 30. Avuna kada? 7 into 30 and enta? Amma? 210. Avuna kada? 7 into 29 kuda vastadi. Enta vastadi? 203. 7 into 29 and enta? 203. Kada? Cheppandi amma. 7 into 29 is also 203. Avuna kada? కానీ ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకో, వాడు ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు? కోషంట్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో డివిజిబుల్ బై 7. అంటే ద నెంబర్ యూ మల్టిప్లై, ఇట్ షుడ్ ఆల్సో బి అ మల్టిపుల్ ఆఫ్ 7. 29 is not a multiple of 7. 30 is also not a multiple of 7. So a number which is multiple by 7 above 29 is 35. Yes or no? So 7 into 35. What into 7 into 35? Come on, 7 into 30, 210. 7 5s 35, 210 35, 245. Is it within the limit? Yes. Did I get the answer? Absolutely yes. అర్థమైందా అందరికీ? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. నెక్స్ట్, from statement 1, am I getting the answer? Next question is what? Next is what? Statement 2. అమ్మా, ఫస్ట్ యూ షుడ్ నో. ఇప్పుడు చెప్తా వినండి రా బాబు. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే, మీకు డివిడెంట్, కోషియంట్, రిమైండర్ అని 3 ఉంటాయి. అవేంటో తెలియాలి. ఒకవేళ తెలియకపోతే చాలా కష్టం. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 25 డివైడ్ బై 7 అంట. ఎన్ని టైమ్స్? ఎంత? దీన్ని ఏమంటాం? ఇది కోషియంట్, ఇది అర్థమైందా? So idaithe undo value, it should be divisible by 7 because it is also a multiple of 7. Understood? That is what I have done. 7 into 35, 245. Understood? This number, what I get here in the place of quotient, should also be divisible by 7. Okay, now? Next is what? Each department of a company has how many executive? 17. And there are how many departments? 8 into 17 is your answer. Yes or no? So am I getting answer from 2 also? Yes. What should be your answer? Either 1 or 2. Either 1 or 2. Any option? Third option. So next entity. In a straight line of 7 people, who stands in the middle of the line? All of them are facing. When everybody is facing south, we go for first chadu. Q stands fourth to the right of M. Fourth to the right of M or Q. Tarvata. And immediate to S. Immediate to S, maybe that or this. Not sure kada. Total strength is what? 7. We covered how many? Amma? 5 kada. Chappali. Next. Only one person stands between Q and already 5 places covered. I need extra 2. So I can go to the right side of Q or I can go to the left side of Q. Will you get the answer? No. And then he is asking us who is exactly in the middle. తెలియదు కదా తర్వాత ఏమిటో ఇది 1 inch ఆన్సర్ రాలేదు. సెకండ్ U stands to the immediate right of M. U stands to the immediate right of M. తర్వాత only one person stands between U and Z. Only one person stands between U and Z. Multiple possibilities. Will I get the answer? No. After combination, pakka this is U. Ante kada? 100% guarantee. Combine both. This is U. How many persons between U and Z? Till multiple possible. I can go to the left. Will I get the exact answer? So what's the answer? Neither 1 nor 2. Is this clear to you all? Chapandamma. 89. On which day of the same week from Wednesday to Sunday did Madhu complete his graduation? What are the days? Wednesday to Sunday. How many days does he have? 5 days. Wednesday to Sunday అంటే 5 days కదా. ఇంకోటి ఏం పదం వాడారు ఇక్కడ? After Sunday, if I go to Monday again, it becomes next week. But I need it in the same week. Chalo. Madhu's mother correctly remembers that he completed his graduation after Thursday, but before Sunday. After Thursday, before Sunday? Am I getting the exact answer? No. Madhu's wife correctly remembers that he completed his graduation after Wednesday, but before Sunday and Thursday, Friday, combination. Will I get the exact answer? What's the answer? Neither 1 nor 2. Done? Question number 90. How many people? 10 people sitting in 2 parallel rows containing 5. Chapandamma. Such a way that the distance between the adjacent persons will be same. Fine. Row 1, V, W, X, Y, Z, all of them facing south. Row 2, A, B, C, D, E, all of them facing north. Therefore, in the given arrangement, each member seated in row 1 faces another member of the row 2. A is facing one of the immediate neighbors of X. Entamma, A is facing one of the immediate neighbors of X. Tarvata? Only one person sits between A and B. B who sits at the one of the ends of the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. North. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. South. Okay na? B sits at one of the extreme ends of the lines. Only one person sits between B and A. Unkote emanadu? A is facing one of the immediate neighbors of X. Ante kada? Tarvata? This is possibility. If I don't get the answer, I still have another possibility. I'll go for B in the extreme right end. Done? Next. Y sits diagonally opposite to B. Only one chance. Only 3 people between Y and V. W faces E. W faces E. Not sure kada. C sits immediate to neither A nor D. C sits immediate to A, but not to D. C sits immediate to A, but not D. No one sits to the right of E. Absolutely yes kada. So whatever we have done is 100% right. But I have a problem with C. I am not sure with the position of C kada. Chapali. For example, Anuko, if this is C, C sits, come on, C sits immediate to A but not to D. Then pakka this is D. This will be E, but opposite to E is Y, which is wrong. Because opposite to E should be done. So pakka this is C. Inkovaru migiliru? Amma? E. E is opposite to W kada. Pakka ikkada D. This is X. Who is left out? Is it U? Amma? Z. This is Z. Am I done with the question? Yes. What is the position of A with respect to the one who is facing Y? Position of A with respect to the one facing Y. Who is facing Y? D. With respect to D, second to the left. Done? 91. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way. Pakka corners antadu. Chusko. Y, D, B, C, V. See, what's the answer? C. Who amongst the following is facing C? X. Which of the following statement is definitely not true? Be careful. He says, only one person sits between B and A. Pakka true kada. Y faces D, true. Z sits to the immediate right of X. No. Immediate left of X. Enduku? X is facing south. Which option is the answer? Who sits exactly in the middle of the row? Z or A? You don't have A in the options. We go for Z. Done? Chala, fine. I'm sure you will be able to do this. That's not a big deal. Let's go for this question. How many? Bought 8 different items, not necessarily in the same one. No one buys before the one who buys a steamers. Eight kada? Come on. No one buys before steamers. Next. L buys napkins immediately before I. L buys napkins immediately before I. Done kada? Next please. Only 2 people between I and P. P who buys immediately after the one who buys stream. Aipenda? Chapandama. P who buys immediately after the one who buys streamers, and how many people between them? 2 people between P and I. Immediately above I is L, and this person has bought napkin. Done kada? Only 3 people between the one who buys streamers and the utensils. 1, 2, 3 utensils is I. Chapandama. Next please. The one who buys pom-poms buys immediately before the one who buys balloons. Next. Neither I nor P buys pom-poms and balloons. This is not pom-pom. Ante kada? I already buys utensils. So this pom-pom has how many chances? 3 chances. Maybe that or this. These 2 or these 2. Ante kadamma. Next step to chadu. Only 2 people bought between the one who buys utensils and the one who buys utensils and cakes. This is utensil. 1, 2. Can I go for cake here? Yes. It is a possibility. 1, 2. I can go for cake here. But you are not sure kadamma. Next please. The one who buys cup and the one who buys candles buy immediate to each other. Cup, candle. Adjacent to each other. మంచిగా విన్, అడ్జసెంట్ టు ఈచ్. ఇంతకుముందు ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడినాం? యూటెన్సిల్ అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ కేక్ హియర్, already 2 are adjacent, another 2 are adjacent. Will it be a possibility? So 100% guarantee this is cake. This is balloon. This is pom-pom. These 2 are for cup and candles. Cup and candles. Next, as many people between K and M as between M and O. K and M equals to M and O. Done. J buys just before N. J buys just before N. The one who buys cakes buys after K. The one who buys cakes buy after. Antena? Chappandamma. So the one who buys cake buys after K ante pakka K will be here, K will be here, K will be here, or K will be here. Any possibilities? Multiple possibilities. Avuna kada? Or em cheddam sir? Amma? J and N. Amma? ఇదేంటిది? J buys before N. అంతే కదా? Chalo. It's not immediate. J buys before N. Chalo, what should I do? K and K, M and O. K, M and O. Shall we explore the possibilities? This is K, anuko. Because K is buying before K, kada? Chappandamma. Is there a possibility for M? If I put M here, no chance. But if I put M here, 1, 2, 3, ఒక అవకాశం ఉందా? Can I take K here? If I put K here, can I say this is M and this is O? Condition satisfied, not satisfied? What is this? J and N. What are left out? Cups and candles. Any idea? So cups and candles should be accommodated by done. If P buys candles, then which of the following item was bought immediately after cups? Chapanamma. P buys candles. Automatically this is cup. Immediately after cup. Done. Come on, next. Who amongst the following person bought pom-poms? A. Which of the following pair represents the person who buys immediately before and immediately after N? Immediately before N, P, Amma, P and L. Do we have P and L in the options? Amma, do we have P and napkins in the options? Yes. Which option? Fourth option. 99. Which of the following statement is definitely true? Definitely true. O buys candles. P buys immediately after 2 N. L buys pom-poms. No. The one who buys cake is before the one who buy. Chapanamma. What's the answer? None. Option 1. If all the persons bought items according to alphabetical order, then how many persons change their place? How many persons change their place? If they buy according to alphabetical order, how many change their place? From top to bottom and vetamma. Chinna point missing. From top to bottom. Okay na? From top to bottom. Antena? Chappali. First one. Amma? I. ఒక్క నిమిషం I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. How many? అమ్మా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి చెప్పు. అది మరి అక్కడే ఉంది కిక్కు. మనం ఏదో గుడ్డిగా చదివేసి వెళ్ళిపోతే నడవదు పని. How many persons change their places? Except this fellow, all others change. The question is not how many remain in the same place. The question is about how many changed. Except this fellow, everybody changes. How many are changing? Out of 8, only 1 in the same place. And 7. What's the answer? More than 5. This is where you have to be very alert. అర్థమైందా లేదా? జాగ్రత్త. చలో ఇంకా నో క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ నెంబర్ సిరీస్.